What's up everyone, Leon here, back again with some Hitman World of Assassination. So this time we're back with a trip to Mumbai. We've got Chasing a Ghost. Mumbai is one of the biggest maps in the game. It's got absolutely loads of disguises, loads of places to get lost. Should make for quite an interesting spin on the old roulette wheel. We just need to get this all set up, as always. Chasing a Ghost, and then generate spin. See what we get. Right then, so we've got, well, the Maelstrom is with a Queen's Guard and a shotgun. We've got with Vanya Sar, we've got a letter opener as the local security. And then as Dawood Rangan, we've got Vanya's servant with the big staff. Fantastic. So for this one, I think I'm going to start off at the Skywalk. I'm going to take a silver baller, the gold brick proximity. I'm going to smuggle in a briefcase with a shotgun. And then we're also going to hide at the homeless tent, the Kalma 2. And, well, let's see how we get on. So we exit straight out of the cutscene and just make our way straight down. Now, one interesting thing about running the Hitmaps mods is that it actually tells you who the Maelstrom is straight away, but he always starts off in this position and makes his way down here. Sometimes the Holy Man's not here. Well, it's today, so we're going to have to knock him out.
That's the Maelstrom. You found him.
And then we'll stick him in here. Keep things neat and tidy. We'll pick up this brick because that's going to come in handy for later. And we're going to pop the Maelstrom in here. Now, I think you could actually just get away with leaving them out in the open. Even though there's people quite in close proximity, no one actually comes down here. But we're going to leave the shotgun with the Maelstrom for later. So that's all set up and isolated. Just pick up a few bits and bobs on the way for distractions, and now we're going to make our way to, well, one, we're going to get the big stuff from out of here, and we're going to pop it in the briefcase because we can't carry it around open. People will get upset. And then we're going to make our way to get the next weapon, which is a letter opener. You always have a bit of hassle with this pot breaks and still covers the key. Like, you can see it. There it is. Try and duck down.
Understood.
But of course, it brings someone over who wants to investigate, so I have to wait. But
That was strange. I'll give
the
you
key
that.
gives us access into here. We can get the letter opener, and as far as I'm aware, it's the only letter
Someone
opener
please help me.
on the whole map. Fantastic. But there we go. So we have to put it away because you don't want to get seen with a letter opener out in public. You will get shot. Yeah. I mean, it kind of it does make sense. So yeah, so we're going to go about setting things up before we draw out the last two targets. Vanya's servant disguise. Now there's a one that we just ran past, but he ends up just sort of standing on a wall, and you've got quite a small window of opportunity to get him really with a trunk, and every time I tried it, it just went wrong. So we're going to get one from inside the train yard. So we need to take out these two guards for when we take out Vanya, because otherwise they will see us and it won't be good. So I'm going to change into a Queen's Guard disguise. It's not going to be the one that I'm going to use. Well, I mean, it could be. Oh no, it's not going to be because I'm going to swap it over. I don't know what I'm talking about. But it's just to make things a bit easier while I'm in here. I mean, Mumbai's massive, and there's a lot of disguises, and not all of them are particularly... I mean, they're effective and they're good, and there's some really good ones, like the Holy Man's a really good one to pick up. But there's not one universal suit that can get you everywhere, so... But yet, the other option here is that you can go into the train car, you can disguise the woman that's in there, and then pacify them both. But I just didn't have much luck, to be honest. I kept on getting spotted, and you know, when you're like 4 minutes in, you have to redo everything. It's a bit much. So we'll take Vanya's servant disguise and then hot-footed it out. We'll go back to those guards that we pacified before. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the servant disguise there. Because when we have the 2 targets coming out, we're going to take out Vanya before Darwood. And we'll be in the local security disguise. So we need to swap them over.
I don't know.
Probably didn't explain that as clearly as I could. But you'll see as we make our way through. There's quite a lot of running around with Mumbai. Just the nature of the disguises. Like a suit-only run you can do in quite an effectively quick time. But when you're having to change and consider different methods of taking out the targets, you've got quite a lot of legwork to do. And Mumbai's it's an easy place to get lost. So we'll use this opportunity as we're going by to take out the Maelstrom. So that's him sorted. Take our briefcase back up, and we'll make our way to getting a local security disguise.
However, on to the next one.
So this is the thing. I mean, when you're in, you've got say like the Queen's Guard disguise. It removes quite a few enforcers because just being 47 can get you spotted out in public. They're on high alert, so it's worthwhile picking one up if you're not going for a suit-only run. So we're going to take this guy out just because he can get in the way of when we want to take out the target. Don't necessarily think it's needed to drag him up here, but there have been occasions when things have gone wrong that some of the guards on top of the building have spotted something kicking off and they've come running down and then they've seen a pacified NPC. So we don't want that. So we'll take the big stuff out and we're going to leave it there for when we eventually take out Darwood. Just tie your screwdriver over. And as soon as the one that decides it's going to go and check it out, trunk, and then take the disguise, and then get away. I mean, imagine that, like you hear a noise, and the guy goes, go and have a look, and then, so you go, aye, alright then, and then you turn round, and then he's lying on the floor, in his pants, snoring away. You'd just be like, that's not right, is it? But still, green guns, all that matters. So now that we've got the local security disguise, we're going to set up the 2 targets, and we're going to use the red brick one to draw them out to get them to their meeting spot.
Well, that caused a pillar of
We're going to make our way to Vanya because she's the one that
Let's see what happens
she
next,
gets out into a
47.
situation quicker for us to
47,
capitalise on
Shaw
and
Rangan are both
to
on the
take out.
move. I think they're heading
Still
to the
means we have
beach
to
area near
stand
the
and
slums.
do a little bit of waiting. But still, it's probably the most effective way, really. If you're doing a roulette sort of minded game and you hit Mumbai, this is probably the most effective way, really. Or so it seems. But Mumbai is a brilliant map anyway. It's got a whole myriad of ways that you can take out the targets. Sometimes it's probably a little bit of a shame, really, to be held to just one type of method of taking them out. So we're just going to bump into this one first. Girl. Knock her out. And then just one by one on the guards. Take out the letter opener. Make sure it's the right one. And then launch it into the back of her head.
Confirmed kill on Vanya Shaw.
Just going to drag her back. I mean, to be honest, you can leave them out.
Just one target left.
No one really wanders over this way. Take our briefcase. So we're going to use that again. We're getting to Vanya's servant disguise. So now, as we're making our way over to where Darwood is, he's on his way down, but it gives us a little bit of time in order to set a few things up. There's those 2 security guards. There's the one that we stole his outfit from. He's gone and fetched one out of his locker. So he's back clothed and on duty. But we'll want them out of the way, because they can spot us while we're getting up to mischief. But the plan is that we use the gold brick to sedate all the guards. Darwood freaks out, and then we'll knack him. We'll throw the briefcase over there, put the gun down. They're all going to see. Just wondering if I should... No, I'm going to keep the Calmer.
What's this now?
I was thinking of maybe just dropping it down so another one of the guards would see it, so it's less people that have to consider. But we'll be able to deal with that. So we've got a coin. When Darwood gets a bit closer, we're going to throw that because there's... I think it's a guy on a tuk-tuk. Anyway, there's an NPC nearby. Is he just there? He can spot things and causes a bit of bother. So we want him to be sedated as well, just so it doesn't cause us any jip. So get the gold brick out. Just gonna let Darwood get past.
Had to happen. Figures.
But we want all of them to be in thingy. Drop it.
Hey.
Yep, there we go. That was a bit harder than I needed it to be. So yeah, so he's rightfully concerned, but we're just gonna knock him out. Dink. I don't think there's anyone. There is a guard that comes out of that building, stands in the doorway. Thankfully, he'd just gone in, so... Alright, we'll just pull him here. And yoink.
Darwood Rangan is confirmed.
And that's it, that's all 3 targets taken out.
Mission completed. Time to find an exit.
Make our way to an exit. Get out of here. Yeah, Mumbai is a brilliant map. Stunning, I would say. Hard though. It's like... So there we go. Hitmaps Roulette Mumbai done. Ticked off. Silent Assassin 1129. So there we have it. Another Hitmaps Roulette done. Next up, we've got a trip to Whittleton Creek in the good old US of A. I do like Whittleton Creek. It's got that nod to Hitman Blood Money, Another Life. It's another personal favourite of mine. Quite a lot of favourites when it comes to Hitman. Surprising, I know. Should be an interesting one to get done. Got that little twist where we've got to get the clues. You know, a lot of opportunities. So I think that's going to be one that you're not going to want to miss out on. Probably one you're going to get subscribed. So you should probably do it. And well, you got this far. You might as well like this video as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. And of course, thanks for watching and have a great day.